The internet is exploding right now as the final curtain falls on the self-proclaimed king of the South, and this time, there may be no coming back. Hollywood is whispering about a secret transition of power, a culture-shaking downfall that suggests something much darker has been unfolding behind the scenes of the Harris Empire. What started as a simple rumor of a final album has now mutated into an urgent, explosive, and terrifying reality that has fans across the globe asking one question. Is Clifford Harris Jr. saying goodbye to his career, or is the legal system saying goodbye to him forever? Something shifted at the 2026 Grammy Awards. A moment of chilling clarity where the gold and glamour faded, replaced by the cold, hard realization that the Kill the King era isn't just a marketing gimmick. It is a desperate, last-ditch effort to survive a mounting tidal wave of legal carnage and industry betrayal. According to online speculation, the federal government isn't done with TIP, and some insiders claim that a major, unverified indictment is being drafted even as we speak. Unverified reports suggest that the final album isn't a choice, but a requirement of a looming, life-altering legal settlement. Fans believe that the walls are finally closing in on the man who survived 9 bullets and multiple prison stints, but might not survive the year 2026. This is the biggest breaking news in celebrity history. A king is falling, a dynasty is crumbling, and the truth is more explosive than any diss track could ever be. Don't blink, because the king is being hunted, and the footage we've uncovered is too hot for television. To understand how we reached this point of no return, we have to look back at the foundation of the throne. Clifford Joseph Harris Jr., the man the world knows as T.I. or Tip, wasn't just a rapper. He was a pioneer. Along with legends like Jeezy and Gucci Mane, he birthed the trap music subgenre, turning the struggle of Bankhead, Atlanta, into a global phenomenon. On the surface, T.I. was the ultimate success story, the Black Brady Bunch, patriarch who balanced a hardcore rap career with a wholesome reality TV image on the family hustle. He was the man who met music executive Cowan K.P. Prather in the late 90s and turned a lukewarm debut into a multi-platinum empire. By 2003, Grand Hustle Records was born, and the hits didn't stop. Rubber Band Man, What You Know, and Big Shit Poppin' became the anthems of a generation. He was starring in films like ATL, appearing in commercials with NASCAR drivers, and landing on the Forbes list with an estimated $16 million in earnings. He was untouchable. He was the king. But beneath that crown, there were always shadows. The legal record of T.I. reads like a thriller novel, stretching back to a 1998 drug conviction at just 18 years old. That felony would follow him like a curse for the next 2 decades. Even as his music thrived, the arrests kept coming: parole violations, weapons charges, and silencer-enhanced firearms. Then came the 2007 federal gun arrest, just hours before the BET Hip Hop Awards. He was caught attempting to buy machine guns and silencers from an undercover agent. He faced 30 years. He walked away with a year and a day. That plea deal was the first crack in the narrative. It planted a seed of doubt that his rival 50 Cent would later use to try and dismantle his reputation. 50 publicly labeled him a rat, accusing him of cooperating to get that light sentence. But T.I. kept moving. He did his time, he did his community service, and he launched a reality show about his redemption. He told the world the buck stopped with him. He promised he was the last one in his family who would ever see a jail cell. He presented a perfect image of a reformed man leading a royal family. But then came the 2010 arrest in Los Angeles for ecstasy possession while on probation. Another 11 months. Another blow to the image. Yet, the Harris family stayed together, stayed on TV, and stayed relevant. They were the gold standard of hip-hop families. T.I. and Tiny became a brand of resilience. We saw them survive marital struggles, legal hurdles, and public scrutiny, always emerging as a united front. The world believed they were invincible. We believed the king could never be truly dethroned because he always had a move left to make. However, in 2021, the cracks turned into canyons. A wave of allegations surfaced that threatened to incinerate the entire legacy. It wasn't just about guns or drugs anymore. It was about something far more damaging to a public image. Allegations of abuse, drugging, and coercion began to flood the internet. Production on their reality show was suspended. Major film roles vanished. The King of the South was suddenly looking like a man whose kingdom was built on sand. Even as some of those lawsuits were dismissed or stalled, the damage to the public image was catastrophic. The 2024 mistaken identity arrest at the airport felt like a cosmic joke, a sign that no matter where he went, the law was always going to find him. As 2026 approached, the announcement of his final album, Kill the King, felt less like a retirement and more like an escape plan. He told the world he was killing his ego, but many believe he was trying to kill the version of himself that the law was currently tracking. The facade of perfection has been replaced by a grim reality of pending trials and federal defamation cases. T.I. claims he is ready to go home and be a grandfather, to leave the rap game behind for a life of peace. But how can there be peace when the ghosts of the past are knocking on the door? The background setup is complete. A man who rose from the streets to the heights of Hollywood, only to find that the very crown he claimed might be the thing that finally brings him down. The cracks are no longer just visible, they are structural. The kingdom is shaking. The escalation phase of this drama reached a fever pitch in early 2026, fueled by a relentless digital war with his oldest nemesis, 50 Cent. It wasn't just a rap beef anymore, it was a psychological operation. 50 Cent, the master of the long game, began dropping what fans believe are coordinated leaks. Online rumors suggest that 50 has been quietly producing a documentary, not just about hip-hop, but an expose specifically targeting the Harris family's most protected secrets. Industry whispers claim that this documentary features interviews with people who have been silent for 20 years. Alleged leaks, clearly labeled as unverified, began to circulate on private Discord servers, showing what some fans think are snippets of T.I. in compromising situations from the early 2000s. The social media reaction has been a house of cards. Every time 50 Cent posts a meme mocking T.I.'s wife or son, the internet goes into a meltdown. Fan theories have spiraled into the extreme, with some suggesting that T.I.'s retirement is actually a condition of an unannounced federal plea deal. Reportedly, there are secret recordings, again, unverified, floating through the industry where a voice sounding like T.I. is heard expressing fear about an upcoming June 2026 trial. The beef with 50 Cent escalated to a point of no return when T.I.'s son, King Harris, got involved. King allegedly posted a diss track that many fans believe crossed a line by mentioning 50 Cent's deceased mother. This triggered a retaliation from the G-Unit boss that has reportedly left the Harris family in a state of constant crisis mode. Some fans think the t-shirts King wore in his video, featuring 50's mother, were the final straw. Industry insiders claim that 50 Cent's quietness in the last few weeks isn't a sign of peace, but a sign that he is preparing a nuclear strike. The rumors of a surviving T.I. documentary are being treated as a near certainty by the online gossip community. Reportedly, 50 has turned his TV talents toward exposing the alleged drugging and assault accusations that have plagued the couple since 2021. The social media chaos is inescapable. For every Kill the King promotional post T.I. shares, there are 10,000 comments asking about the snitch allegations or the secret daughter rumors. The back and forth has moved beyond music and into the realm of family destruction. Industry whispers suggest that several high-profile collaborators have quietly asked to be removed from the final album, fearing the G-Unit curse. This isn't just about rap bars, it's about the total erasure of a reputation. The escalation isn't just external. Reports suggest that the internal pressure within the Harris household is at an all-time high. Allegedly, there have been heated confrontations between T.I. and his sons over their involvement in the beef. Some fans think the family is fracturing under the weight of the pending June 9th trial. The rumors of mistaken identity at the airport in 2024 have been re-examined by online detectives who claim it wasn't a mistake at all, but a test run by authorities to see how T.I. would react under pressure. As the June 2026 trial date for the federal defamation case with Sabrina Peterson approaches, the tension is suffocating. Every sentence in this narrative feels like a bombshell because the stakes are no longer just celebrity gossip. They are about freedom. They are about a goodbye forever that might not be on a stage, but behind a glass partition. The cliffhanger of this escalation is simple. 50 Cent is reportedly holding a Kill the King documentary that could drop at the exact same time as T.I.'s final album. If that happens, it won't be a celebration of a career, it will be a digital execution. The emotional breakdown of the Harris empire was captured in a viral live stream that has since been deleted, but the internet never forgets. In the clip, King Harris appeared visibly distraught, arguing with someone off-camera about loyalty and the truth. He reportedly shouted that he was tired of protecting people who wouldn't protect him. The tension was palpable, and for many viewers, it was the first sign that the united front of the Harris family was finally crumbling. Following the stream, a cryptic social media post appeared on T.I.'s Instagram. A simple black image with a caption that read, "I've given my life to this city, and this is how it repays me." The post was scrubbed within minutes, but the screenshots sparked a global trending topic. Fan reactions have moved from excitement over new music to genuine concern and, in some corners, total condemnation. A deleted tweet from a verified industry insider allegedly read, "The king is crying in private. It's over." The emotional intensity reached a fever pitch when reports surfaced that T.I. was seen at a local Atlanta park, sitting alone for hours, looking completely defeated. Some fans believe this is a man who knows his time is up. The viral clips of his son Demony dropping a diss track against 50 Cent felt less like a bold move and more like a desperate cry for attention from a family drowning in controversy. The emotional breakdown isn't just about one person. It's about a dynasty realizing that the king title they fought so hard for is now a target on their backs. Industry whispers claim that Tiny Harris has been seen visiting high-powered divorce attorneys, although no confirmed evidence has been filed. The speculation-based drama suggests that this secret daughter rumors, the idea that T.I. has a child living a completely different, non-glamorous reality, have finally pushed the family to the brink. In a cryptic Facebook post, a woman claiming to be a former assistant for Grand Hustle wrote, "You can't build a palace on top of a graveyard and expect it not to be haunted." The tension is building toward the June 2026 trial. Every time T.I. speaks about his retirement, his voice sounds heavier, more resigned. He told Entertainment Tonight that he wants to spend more time at home, but some fans think home might eventually be a government-mandated facility. The Kill the King metaphor, meant to be about killing the ego, has been twisted by the public into a literal countdown. The emotional breakdown of King Harris on live stream, where he reportedly wept while discussing the 50 Cent beef, was the final confirmation for many that the Harris hustle has run out of gas. Fan meltdowns are happening in real time. Longtime supporters who have stood by T.I. through the gun charges and the drug stints are finally starting to turn. "I can't defend this anymore," one viral comment with 50,000 likes read. The 50 Cent documentary rumors are too specific. There's no smoke without fire. The industry is watching a legend unravel, and the emotional toll is visible in every public appearance. The goodbye forever feels less like a choice and more like an eviction. The industry reaction to the Kill the King era has been one of chilling, calculated silence. Brands that once clamored to be associated with T.I. have quietly removed his image from their websites. Major public figures who used to call him brother are now posting cryptic quotes about distance being the best response to toxicity. The unfollows are happening in waves. Insiders note that several A-list rappers who were rumored to be on the final album have suddenly become unavailable for music video shoots. Media silence from the major outlets like BET and MTV, who once hosted his reality shows, is perhaps the loudest industry reaction of all. There are no tribute specials planned, no legend awards on the horizon. Instead, the focus has shifted entirely to the pending legal battles. Frame everything as an observation. The King of the South is being treated like a political liability. Some fans believe that the 2026 Grammy announcement was T.I.'s attempt to force the industry to give him a farewell tour, but the industry didn't bite. Public figures like 50 Cent and even Benzino have sparked more fire by publicly mocking the retirement narrative. Benzino was spotted wearing a t-shirt with 50 Cent's mother on it, seemingly siding with the Harris kids, which only made the situation more volatile. The industry is divided into those who are staying silent and those who are actively fanning the flames. Brands going silent isn't just a business move. It's a moral judgment being passed in real time. Media reports have surfaced that T.I. was quietly dropped from several unannounced acting projects following the escalation of the 50 Cent war. This isn't an accusation, but a visible pattern of a career being systematically dismantled. Public figures are posting about reaping what you sow, and while they don't name names, the internet knows exactly who they are talking about. The industry reaction phase is a cold shoulder from the very city T.I. claims to have built. The most disturbing industry rumor, again unverified, is that a group of high-level executives are planning a post-T.I. era in Atlanta hip-hop, effectively moving on from the trap pioneer before he even has a chance to release his last song. The media silence surrounding his final single, Let Them Know, produced by Pharrell, was a shock to the system. Despite the high-profile production, the song barely scratched the surface of the mainstream, leading some fans to think the blackballing is already in full effect. As the June trial approaches, the industry is bracing for impact. There is a sense that whatever comes out in that courtroom will be the final word on the Harris legacy. The cliffhanger here is a question of loyalty. Who will actually stand on that stage with him when the album drops? Or will the king be left to perform his final act in an empty theater? The world is watching the industry distance itself from a man they once called royalty, and the silence is deafening. But then, something happened that no one saw coming. A twist so dramatic it has completely reframed the entire Goodbye Forever narrative. A resurfaced clip from an old, forgotten interview with a former Grand Hustle associate has begun to circulate, and it suggests a new voice has entered the legal conversation. According to unverified reports, this person has allegedly provided federal authorities with hard drives that 50 Cent has been referencing in his cryptic posts. The twist? This new voice isn't an enemy. It's reportedly someone from inside the Harris inner circle. Some fans believe that the betrayal is coming from within the family, suggesting that one of the older Harris children might be cooperating with the defamation trial to save themselves. This theory, while unconfirmed, has sent shockwaves through the community. A resurfaced clip changed everything, one viral TikTok creator claimed, showing T.I. talking about snitches in 2007 while a shadowed figure in the background, now identified as a close associate, looks visibly uncomfortable. Suddenly, the Kill the King title takes on a much more sinister meaning. Is T.I. retiring because he wants to, or because he knows the people closest to him have already sold the rights to his downfall? A dramatic shift occurred when 50 Cent posted a screenshot of a confidential settlement agreement, clearly labeled as a realistic but unverified leak, that suggests the final album earnings are already garnished by a mystery party. The twist keeps getting deeper. A resurfaced clip of T.I. from 2017 shows him saying he would retire after 3 more albums. Kill the King is that 3rd album. Some fans think this entire 50 Cent beef was a staged distraction to cover up the fact that T.I. has been legally barred from the industry. But then, a new voice entered. A woman claiming to be the secret daughter appeared on a popular podcast, her face obscured, claiming that she has the tapes that will prove once and for all what was happening behind the scenes of Grand Hustle. Keep it dramatic. If this woman is who she says she is, the Goodbye Forever isn't a retirement, it's a disappearance. The twist has moved the story from a rap beef into a full-scale federal thriller. The industry whispers are now saying that 50 Cent isn't the one making the documentary. He's just the one narrating it using evidence provided by T.I.'s own circle. The betrayal is the ultimate cliffhanger. Who is the new voice? And why now, just months before the final album is set to drop? As the Kill the King era nears its conclusion, the public is left with a haunting realization. We might be watching the last days of an icon in real time. The Goodbye Forever title isn't just about a career. It's about the end of a specific version of the American dream. The twist has revealed that the king might have been a prisoner of his own palace all along. The final cliffhanger of the twist is a leaked audio snippet, unverified but viral, where T.I. is reportedly heard saying, "I just wanted to make it to the end." The question is, what kind of end is waiting for him? The clock is ticking, and the June 9th trial is looming like a guillotine over the Harris legacy. This isn't just another chapter in a rap career. It's the final stand of a man who spent 20 years claiming a title that might have finally become too heavy to carry. Is this the end of the king, or just the beginning of a fallout that will reshape the entire music industry? Was Kill the King a message of spiritual growth, or was it a final warning of the destruction to come? The world is watching, waiting for the hard drives to leak, for this secret daughter to show her face, and for 50 Cent to deliver the final blow. Was it all love? Or was it all a carefully crafted strategy to keep the truth at bay for just one more year? The Harris family's Goodbye Forever is the most intense, emotionally explosive event in modern culture, and you cannot afford to look away now. The truth is coming, and it's going to be louder than any 808. You need to act right now. The internet is moving faster than this story, and if you aren't subscribed with notifications on, you are going to miss the exact second the Kill the King documentary drops. This is the kind of news that changes everything overnight. Do you want to be the last person to know why the king is really saying goodbye? Do you want to miss the leaked recordings that are being scrubbed from the internet as we speak? Don't let the algorithms hide the truth from you. Like this video, comment your theories on this secret daughter below, and hit that subscribe button immediately. If you don't engage now, you might never find this channel again when the real bombshells drop in June. This is more than just gossip. It's history in the making, and the Goodbye Forever of T.I. is a moment you will be talking about for the rest of your life. Engage now, or be left in the dark when the throne finally collapses. What do you think the hard drives contain? Tell us in the comments before they get blocked.